Hello everybody, welcome to the third and final section of the night for Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. I got Diz with me this time.
Hello.
I decided it would be better to go ahead and bring him in, so... we've got a whole bunch of side missions we can do, but I think it's best not to do those just yet. So yeah, I'll do those separately. Let's go ahead and move on with the mission.
Yeah, the ones you probably have are probably the marksman challenges, and those aren't really that fun anyway.
Take it out.
Yeah.
I think one of them has a secret item, but we don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure one does. Okay, so this can actually have up to four players. But I don't think anybody else, I don't think anybody else is around who has the game, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and listen to the mission, so I'll go ahead and mute both of us.
Enemy tanks, armored vehicles, and attack choppers are always accompanied by a combat squad. The soldiers aren't particularly tough on their own. What makes them formidable is how well they work together as a team. As if you didn't have enough to worry about with the machine.
Good. I like a challenge.
Yeah. We'll see how you feel when you actually have to face them in battle. Snake, whatever you do, don't let them surround you. The last thing you need is to get pushed into the vehicle's kill zone. And pay attention to what your enemies say to each other. You can improve your chances by figuring out what they're planning and using it to preempt their movements. You don't always have to go toe-to-toe to win a fight. Think like a gorilla.
Got it.
Are we?
Alright, so unmuted. Okay,
are we gonna
so
try
I'm gonna go
stealth?
ahead and prepare. Do you want to? Actually, we have the capability now, don't we?
Yeah.
Because you have like all those Fulton balloons. So yeah, we might show that off. Okay. In that case, I'll just keep going with the G and J, and let's see. What else do I want? I'll go ahead and bring the law, just in case. Smoke grenade would be useful. Empty mag might be useful.
I've never actually successfully stealthed one of these before.
Alright, I have, but I don't think I've done it with this equipment. So we'll see how that goes. I think this loadout's gonna have to be it. Okay. You still got a sad clown there.
Scroll the cloud.
Oh, there we go. Scroll the cloud.
I actually don't have the stream pulled up anymore. I just have the chat window popped out.
Okay.
'Cause I would hear an echo if I had it up. I guess I could have muted it.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Oh well.
You can see mostly what I'm doing anyway.
You're not dropping frames. I just realized now that you're hosting a multiplayer game and a Skype call and uploading.
Yeah, it's a good question, but it looks like I am not dropping very many frames. I was earlier at some point, but I don't think I am.
Okay.
So this is the closest thing to boss battles. Well, not the
You've
closest
got to
thing.
neutralize that armored vehicle somehow.
This is an armored vehicle battle.
The accompanying soldiers are armed to the teeth. Watch yourself.
What I like to do, I like to get these smoke grenades and throw them right into the group of guys here. Oh, I already got caught.
Oops. Well, that ruins the whole stealth thing.
Yeah.
I don't think we can do stealth after you
really
get caught
hard
once.
to do anyway.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah, you don't really get good people from these missions either, so I'm not too worried about killing people in these. In fact, I find it easier if we kill them. But I usually have to call for supply. No, actually, that's not even a thing we can do yet.
oh, I can. I brought one with.
Oh, but you can. Okay. But yeah, this guy is relatively easy compared to the others.
Are you trying to
Of
blow?
course, since he's the
Do
first
you want to
one.
capture the tank or do you want to blow it up?
I really want to capture it.
Okay.
So we need to blow out all of its fuel all of its fuel tanks, and do enough damage to it, and then we'll tranquilize the guy inside because he's usually a great soldier. Man, I don't have the loadout I want for this. Yeah, I really need a gun, not an explosive. Darn. I only have a tranquilizer pistol.
I use CQC anyway.
Yeah, but I mean to take out the fuel tanks. It's a lot better to use a gun.
I actually didn't know you could take out the fuel tanks.
Oh, but you
I
can.
just always shot it like wherever.
Oh, I got knocked over by the tank. Darn you! Stop that.
Oh, you're gonna die.
Yeah, well, I have several rations left. Actually, we could co-op in, and even if I do fall, there's actually another mechanic I kind of want to show off, if you can get enough health. But yeah, if we can... Yeah, now we have a really big health bar. And if we do this... Oh, I've got plenty of rations, don't worry about me.
I didn't mean to drop them. I hit the wrong button. It's triangle
Oh.
needs, not X.
You're trying to use them. I'm trying to sync up. I think, oh yeah, and since you used a ration, notice our health, my health bar is actually higher. So I'm thinking because we're co-op in, we share a health bar.
Oh, the guys are.
But if we were co-op out... Oh, the guys are up. Okay.
The enemy leader's out cold. Bring him in.
That wasn't too hard. It is possible to complete these completely stealthily, but we didn't manage to do it there. It's very hard. Very, very hard, and it takes a long time.
That was only 8 guys, I think. They get a lot more people later on.
Yeah. It's kind of funny, because that was an APC, but... and I don't think it can carry more than... Very, very much more than that, but at the same time, they get a lot. It becomes a clown car. Speaking of clowns.
Shoot El Chico Libri!
Amanda,
Chico.
what? What is it?
Can you roll me one? Tobacco.
Yeah.
Chico.
Hold still.
I treated him like a kid again. We fought. I didn't want Chico to know. Kept it a secret. Somoza's Guardia chased us out of Nicaragua. Across the Rio San Juan. And we ended up here. The only reason we've been able to keep on fighting.
Amanda,
The factory. You saw it?
the banana factory.
A front. It's a drug refining plant. The KGB set it up for us to run. We used the income to buy food and weapons. Mi viejo never said a word, but we all knew. Everyone except Chico. Everything we have, our weapons, our compass. He brought it all together. We were going to rebuild our country. Rebuild Nika with our own hands. Even if we had to dirty our hands to do it. But it's all over. We lost our cacique. Papa. I could never replace him. Now they've taken the plant from us too. There's no place left to regroup. No way to fight la revolución.
Here, I rolled you one.
What about you? You're going after that cargo?
Yeah,
Must be important,
looks that way. It looks like it could be nukes.
What? Nukes? Madre de Dios. No time to waste. We must get to Irasu. The transport route leads there. It must be where they're holding Chico and my compas, too. Whenever Chico and I argue, he goes off to be by himself. That's why he knows more than anybody about their bases. He... Oh, Chico...
You're pretty worried about your baby brother.
This is why I'm not fit to be a leader.
Fine. It's a little bit out of my way, but just tell me where I need to go.
There's a prison up in the mountains. That's probably where he is.
A prison in the mountains.
You must do something for me. If you can't save Chico, I want you to ease his pain, end his humiliation. If he gives in, if he's about to sell out his compass, please, at least let him keep his honor.
That's a promise I can't make.
Why?
Amanda, we gave up our homes, but we're still alive. We're still fighting. And there's always another reason to keep on living.
I feel alive again.
Amanda, join my unit until you've healed up.
Your unit?
Yeah,
Who are you? Why are you here?
I'm Snake. Serviente.
Snake? Could it be the great cacique has come to lead us?
Kaz, can you hear me?
MSF here.
One for recovery. She's wounded.
Acknowledged.
Kaz, the cargo on the barge. I was right. It's headed for the mountains.
You think that's where they're taking the nukes?
I'm sure of it. Let's move.
B rank.
B.
B for badass.
But yeah, I only got 6 heroism this time because I think it's because I shot you or something. Oh, maybe it was diving into you at the beginning of the game, or at the beginning of the mission. Oh, wait, no, that wasn't this mission. That was last mission.
That
I guess it's just because we got caught and we killed a lot of people. Or I killed some people anyway.
well,
Yeah,
diving
I think that
into
was
each
it.
other, that will lower our heroism.
I'm not sure. I know shooting at each other does. I think. But I don't know. I still got pretty decent last time, and I shocked you. So I don't know. Oh, I think we lose like co-op points or whatever, because you get like points for how well you get along or something. I don't know. And then like that affects various stats when you play together.
The plant.
I know the more often you play with the same person,
Amanda,
you
how
get
do you
like a
feel?
better relationship with them, and you get more heroism from it.
If it's my last.
As you can see, she's doing fine. I set Amanda up with her own frequency, so call her anytime you need to.
If you have any questions about American bases or mercenary units, or about El Frente, just ask. And please, do not forget my compass and Chico.
Don't worry.
It's good to be working with you, boss.
Snake, we can monitor her condition in sickbay. Remember to assign roles to any POWs you bring back to Mother Base. How this outfit gets built depends on who we assign to what jobs. That'll determine how Mother Base grows. It's one of your most important roles, boss.
Yeah, I know.
Boss, one more thing.
Now what?
It's about sickbay. Naturally, we can use it for the sick or injured like we did with Amanda. But we can't expect people to get better without the proper treatment.
Uh-huh.
So I figure we'll need a medical team for that. The number of team members and their abilities will determine how quickly the sick and injured heal. They can also monitor everybody's health.
Right. Prevention is the best medicine.
You got it. Remember to wash your hands often and gargle twice a day, boss.
If only I had the time.
Yes. Snake, you are gross. You are really gross. Don't. You should really like brush your teeth.
Look at all.
So anyway, yeah, I need to show off all the different people, like some of the different people we've gotten, because they're actually pretty interesting, and I kind of forgot about that. I can treat PTSD now. Oh, and Amanda joined us, but she's injured. And now I have access to those things that I was researching, and I also have I also can develop tortilla chips. I'll have to show you those tortilla chips.
There's Snape's favorite item.
Oh yeah.
Well, they're my favorite item, so therefore they're Snape's favorite item.
The real Snake's favorite item. Okay, details. Each person has a unique, well, not always unique, but each person has a portrait and a quote, as well as unique skills and various things. As you can see, you know, this guy is saying, "Let's put our heads together and make Mother Base grow." You know, this guy has a whole story. Oh my goodness. Back when I was a rookie, I used to spray. I'm reading this for Diz because he's not able to see the stream right now. Back when I was a rookie, I used to spray my assault rifle all over the place and waste ammo. You gotta stay focused, aim, and be smart with your trigger finger. Fire in small bursts. It's not how many shots you fire, it's how many hit the target. I wish I'd realized that sooner. It's really long.
Wow.
I got a whole paragraph. I like the M10. It's got a decent rate of fire, and you can auto aim it from a good distance. Okay, that was it in the.
Actually, well, I got the same people you do. Well,
Oh, yeah,
wait,
yeah,
did you
that's
get Giant Panda? I'm just trying to talk to people.
Yeah, I
believe
did.
in you, boss.
Yeah. Yeah, we get the same people. Let's see. Actually, I need to put people on the medical team. I kind of forgot about that. Let's see if anybody's good at medical stuff. Actually, you probably, you know, you generally want a really good medical team because they do more than just heal the sick. They also research medical stuff like more items you can use and stuff like that. You're firing people, and I can hear.
Oh, you can? Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of these guys are really
Just
bad
barely.
for me. Like the E rating guys, they just don't fit in my
Yeah.
team.
Yeah. Diz is something like 11 hours in, so he has a very different kind of. He's got a lot more stuff. A lot better stuff. I think. Yeah, you can actually move Amanda from sickbay. Right now she's at 50% injured. The thing is, like, I don't remember she ever gets better than that. And I think it goes down to 20 for her. For quite a while. She doesn't really get up to her full capabilities for quite some time. But you can take her out of sickbay and put her on other teams. These people you can't because they're in the brig. But as you can see, for this stage in the game, they're pretty good. But anyway, that's. Yeah, let's just see what I can research. Tortilla chips.
They're basically Doritos.
They, in fact, in the Japanese version, they are Doritos. Doritos and Mountain Dew were actually invented by Snake's crack team of which team is it? I guess it's his research and development team, or maybe it's the.
It'll be the R&D
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
They spend their time making Doritos and Mountain Dew.
You can also view a model of any tanks you collected and stuff. This video is going to be mostly menus. And I think I think we probably have time. Yeah, we got time for one more. If you're up for it.
Yeah, I'm down.
All right.
Oh wow, I have Narc Cola.
Oh wow.
I didn't know that was in the game. Okay.
We're gonna rescue Chico.
Snake, the nukes appear to have left the coastal marshes and reached the mountains around Irazu. But without a guide, it's gonna be tough tracking those things in the mountains. So we need you to infiltrate one of their bases, a prison facility.
I hope nothing's happened to Amanda's brother.
I hear ya. There may be other Sandinistas held there too. To bring them back safely to MSF, use the Fulton recovery system. As I'm sure you know from experience, it's completely harmless. After all, you won't have time to sit there and convince every single one of them to join.
One other thing, Snake.
Amanda,
Those CIA bastards confiscated some of the houses in the village. Chico's got to be inside one of them.
houses, huh? How do I tell which ones?
When they took over the houses, they installed new front doors for security purposes. The new doors are blue, with peepholes, so you can see what's inside.
Blue doors. Got it.
You're getting close to the end of the transport route. Good luck, Snake.
Alright, so let's host. And channel 1, create. Alright, I'll view the briefing files for this. Nothing from Miller about this mission, actually.
Amanda, how do I get to the prison camp?
First, head up the narrow mountain path. The path will gradually open up and you'll come to a fork in the road. Watch yourself up there. You'll be lower than the surrounding terrain, so if you head down the middle, you'll make for an easy target.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up.
Take the leftward path to reach the prison camp.
What can you tell me about the prison camp?
Well, it used to be a village until they took control of it. It's a maze of paths, so watch out for soldiers on patrol.
I'll be sure not to stop and say hi.
Use the paths carefully, and you should be able to stay out of view.
Where are they holding Chico?
One of the houses, most likely. You can peek through the doors. Just press the action button when the icon appears. You could also listen to any sounds inside for clues.
Good idea.
Guards will still be on the move while you're looking inside. Make sure you don't get caught. And Snake,
I know. I'll bring him back.
thank you. I know I can count on you.
I'm kind of ignoring Paz again, as I tend to do. Probably don't want to bring the law into this mission with me. M1C might be interesting. That's silenced, right? No, it's not. No, it's not.
The law?
No, the M1C.
I don't think so.
No, it's not. It just has like a weird muzzle.
Mm-hmm. Basically, the only gun you ever have to use is the MK22.
Yeah. There's not really any reason to use anything else. I can bring the M1911A1 just because it's there and Snake likes it. But yeah, it's kind of pointless. But it's actually good to use the other weapons just because their usage level goes up. And as their usage level goes up, I forget what that affects, actually. But I think it affects something. I think it...
Doesn't like your damage and accuracy go up with that weapon?
Oh yeah, that might be it. I think that might be it.
I can't remember either.
I kind of want to bring the M10 just because I like it. Especially since, like, I think you can get it silenced later. I'll bring it, whatever. I'll bring some stun grenades. I never seem to use empty magazines.
They work out pretty well.
Yeah?
They're a lot louder than you would think they are. But yeah, you
Alright.
just need like a guy to turn his head around for a second. They work really well for that.
I'm bringing the analyzer, but there's not a lot of point. But I can show off what it does at least. Not a lot of. I don't think I need the camera right now. I don't think there'll be anything funny to take a photo of. Oh, I thought I could replace it with something, but I guess I don't have it yet. What kind of place is this again? It's a hillside. What kind of terrain? I don't remember. Tiger Stripe was good for everything in previous game. Actually, it's good for everything here too.
Yeah, just wear Tiger Stripe all the time, so you'll be okay.
Races camo index near water too. All right. Although DPM makes is almost as good, and it makes your guns more effective. I think that makes them do more damage or something. I don't know. Don't really need that for sneaking.
Yeah, I have the sneaking suit, and I shouldn't have it this early in the game.
Yeah.
But all my footsteps are silent.
Yeah, that's what it does.
Chico's in a prison camp north of here. Okay, looks like you got snake formation down pat. Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
Let me test
There's a guy
out
there.
the empty mag.
I heard something.
See, it'll make them turn around, and then you shoot him in the head.
Man, I'm really trying to do this thing. I cannot seem to get it to work. I don't understand. Oh well. Oh yeah, there's a secret here. I'm pretty sure. If I'm remembering where we are correctly. And I'm not. I'm pretty sure. No, I'm not.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Can you get up on that tree? No?
Why can't I do it? There's like a thing I usually do. That's like a really useful thing, but I can't seem to get it to work.
There's like,
And that is, whenever you press up against a wall, you can press the up button on the directional pad, and it'll zoom in on people.
one thing about this, if you hold a guy up, he'll stay down and he will not get back up unless another soldier will come and pat him on the butt.
Yeah. I'm scanning him right now. Just showing what that does. So when you scan people, you can see what their best thing is and what rank it is. And so you can decide whether or not you want to Fulton them. But we've got so many Fultons, because he's late in the game and there are two of us, that we don't really need to worry about it, and we can just decide who we don't want to bring with us at the end of the mission.
Exposed to sniper fire. I have a bad feeling about this.
Plus, it's early enough in the game that pretty much everybody's useful for me.
I shot him with the MK22 as the guy was being Fultoned.
Did it work?
He made a sound.
I like that you arrived so much faster than me. There's a target there.
Yep, this one has
Be
the
careful
sniper
you
in
don't
it.
let your head blown off.
Oh yeah, if
Yep.
you can analyze that guy, he's really good. but I don't think we can get him. At least not yet. There's a guy around the corner.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying so hard to zoom in on him, and it's not working. I don't know how it was that I was supposed to get that to work. I don't know.
I'm gonna tap this guy's butt for items.
It's mostly ammo and pretty much unlimited on that. There's a sniper there. But he gives away his position by shooting at targets. He's training. Ooh, shot right by that guy's head. There we go. Some sort of decommissioned train here, I guess?
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
There is still someone here. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. Oh, no, it's picking up this prisoner of war. There still could be somebody, but...
Oh! I didn't know that guy was
People
there.
will never notice. People will never notice people being Fultoned. They just don't notice the person flying up to the sky. So that guy, I don't think we have any way of recruiting him right now. But I'm scanning him now. He's actually an S rank in something we haven't unlocked yet. And that is Intel. It's Intel.
Uh-oh.
He has an S rank in Intel.
Am I dropping out from you?
Oh, are you? You mean from the call? No.
No, from the game.
Oh.
Connection unstable and you're not moving.
Oh. I didn't notice anything.
Yeah, I dropped out.
I don't seem to be having any internet problems, so I guess it's from your end. Oh yeah, I don't see you at all. Yeah, you're gone. Okay, so Diz is gone. That's too bad. I wonder if there's a way you can join back in. I don't think so.
Nope.
Head north
Oh,
if you
have to
want
head
one
north.
Chico.
Okay, well,
Oh, you're right at
I'm gonna be
you're right at the end.
I'll be searching for Chico. Yeah, but this is the hard part. But yeah, I am on the last spot.
Chico's in
Oh yeah,
Fulton's houses.
this part is
You failed to
pretty
find
fun
him, Snake.
co-op. But oh well. Actually, you know what? Still, that was too far away. So we gotta hunt for Chico amidst all these houses here. But we gotta get by this guy first. Okay, this time I'm gonna throw an empty mag right in front of him. Ricochet off that house. Just gonna head over to look at it. I'm gonna throw another one over there. Or
No, I saw something.
over there.
What the?
Still can't zoom in on that. I don't know how you're supposed to do that.
Hey!
Whoa,
we're under
God
attack!
dang it. Oh, crap. Okay, well, that plan didn't work.
the door.
Not this one.
So you have to check each of the
Recovery
doors.
Subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
The tranquilizer pistol is a little bit ridiculous in this game.
Chico's in one of these houses. You've got to find him, Snake.
He's in one of these.
No one here.
Oh, I actually only have 6 more? 5 more? It's kind of hard to see. I really thought there would be something back here, but I guess it's just a way to get by that guard without knocking him out. And some ammo. I didn't need.
Not this one.
Supposedly, the houses being used to hold prisoners have been fitted with blue doors.
Thank you, guys. But yeah, it is the blue doors that you can look in. And only the blue doors. You can't even interact with the others. I believe that's everybody. I think I knocked out everybody in this area.
Mama!
Fulton recovered.
Chico, is that you?
Oh, we didn't find the showering person. Oh well.
Who's there?
Chico, it's me.
You're that photographer,
That's right. A war photographer.
huh? I thought you were here for the birds.
Yeah, the birds of the battlefield.
Whoa, is that chess? Can I see it? Wow, the same kind of chair used.
You can't keep it, kid. Here, have these instead.
Those photos. Huh. Oh no, Amanda!
She's safe. Don't worry.
You sure?
We're patching her up back at my place.
She's hurt?
I said, don't worry. It's just a broken leg.
You got any cigarettes? A cigar, huh? Hey!
It's not for kids. Chico, do you know where they took the cargo?
Cargo? What cargo?
Let me rephrase that. How do they get stuff from the coast up here?
Oh, that I can tell you. When the cargo gets to the harbor, they first send it up the marshes on a barge. Then, they load it onto a jungle train past the banana plantation and transport it by rail. The train stops here. When it gets to the train terminal past the coffee plantation, they reload it again. This time onto a truck, which disappears into a tunnel heading toward the mountains.
Disappears. Chico, what's on the other side of that tunnel?
Nobody knows. None of our compas ever got close enough. He's protected by a spirit.
Spirit.
Yeah, a giant monster. El Basilisco.
The king of snakes.
No, really, I saw it. I was camping up there one day, and just as I was waking up around dawn, I heard this loud noise. I opened my eyes and saw an enormous shadow. Must have been 30 bara at least. He was walking, on legs as big as trees.
Where did you see it?
At the terminal near the tunnel. but I only saw it that one time.
What exactly were you doing there?
Well, me and my sister got into a fight.
And you just happened to go camping.
You know, their train should be arriving at the place I saw El Basilisco right about now.
Is it far?
No, really. Go past the coffee plantation, and it'll be to the north. What are you chasing?
Something that could keep the world in balance. Or destroy it.
Huh?
I heard that place was a narcotics plant before those guys took it over. But you already knew that, didn't you? Look, I get it. Even revolutionaries need to pay the bills. Still, must be tough for a kid like you to swallow.
You're damn right it is. The route they use to transport stuff is the same one mi viejo used to smuggle drugs. They sold the drugs to the Norte Americanos and used the profits to fund the army. They tried to keep it hidden from me.
Is that why you went camping?
Yes. I managed to sneak into the plant a few times and I tried to set it on fire. Everyone treats me like a child. I couldn't stand it anymore. I'm not a kid, I'm 12.
Couldn't do it though, could you? Chico, growing up means choosing how you're gonna live your life. To do the right thing, you sometimes have to leave the things you care about behind. Parents, family, your homeland.
But mi viejo. Papa,
Chico, look at the photos.
mi viejo.
He's gone, but there's one thing you don't ever leave behind. Your memories. Keep them safe. You want to get out of here, Chico?
I do, but
Come back with me. Your sister's waiting for you.
I can't go back. I can't face everybody.
You told them where your compas are. I see. Nothing to be ashamed of. Pain gets the better of us all.
I wish I was dead.
Okay then. I'll put you out of your misery.
What?
Any last words? Shoot. You are only going to kill a man. I just wasted a bullet. Don't waste your life. Listen to me, Chico. You died here today. You understand? You're hombre nuevo. A new man. Now, give that new life to me.
Huh?
Fight with me, little soldier. Show me how strong you really are. Dry your tears, then promise me one thing. No smoking until you get older. Remember, real heroes are never as polished as the legends that surround them.
You got it, boss.
Snake is fine.
What's that? Ah!
I really want every cutscene to end with Snake Fultoning someone by surprise.
If only.
Okay. Support supply, okay, yeah. So we unlocked a whole bunch of stuff from that.
Snake.
Oh,
Chico
okay.
made it over.
Chico, you made it.
Made it. Don't give me that. You say you're gonna give me a new life, and then you nearly kill me.
I take it you didn't enjoy the trip.
What's the big idea? Dragging me off in a balloon. I might as well have taken a Calibri.
At least you got a nice view. Or are you afraid of heights?
Whatever. I just wish you would explain it to me first.
Would you have agreed to go if I did?
Thank you for saving us, Snake.
Amanda, a word of advice.
What?
Stop treating him like a child.
Yes. Yes, I know. You're right. I shouldn't.
Amanda, you're coming back after your leg heals, right?
Of course. We still have work to do.
We, huh? Are you sure you've got Chico's future in mind when you say that?
What do you mean? We're sworn to our father's cause, to helping the revolution succeed.
Revolution or no revolution, you pick up a gun and sooner or later you're going to hell. Are you prepared for that?
I am. If the alternative is giving up the country I love, I'll take hell.
Really? Well then, you're gonna have to stop treating Chico like a brother and start treating him like a soldier.
You're right.
Welcome to hell.
Snake, can I ask you a favor?
Shoot.
You find any prisoners from El Frente, you bring them back alive. Cause...
You're trying to make amends for talking.
Not just that. Because they're compas.
All right. But first, I've got to catch up to that cargo.
I'll do whatever I can to help. Call me if there's anything you need to know about the area.
And what?
Let me know if you encounter any wildlife you've never seen before.
Never seen before? What, like that basilisco you were talking about?
I'm talking about UMAs.
UMAs?
You know, like ancient dinosaurs or legendary monsters. One day, I'm going to be a hunter.
Is that right? Okay, sure.
If you want to know more, I'm happy to tell you.
Right. I'll be in touch, Chico.
Okay, Snake. The enemy's cargo is headed for the next outpost, a rail terminal.
Chico says no one's ever set foot past there.
Their main base is probably on the other side of that tunnel. Unless we catch those spears before reaching it, they'll be in enemy hands. You've got to stop them. Hurry, Snake. Boss, I had an idea. Listen to this.
Let me guess. You want to start running ads in the local gossip rags.
Please, what do you take me for? I thought that with all the new guys we've got, we should get an intel team going. We'd send agents around the country to scout out different locations. That way we're better prepared, no matter where we end up.
That's actually not a bad idea.
They could probably develop recon equipment for us too. We could also have them transport goods and direct the mother base support strikes. You can send an item to a co-op teammate from the delivery menu.
I like that Snake didn't think of creating an intel team. Of all people, Snake. Oh, delivery menu is available now.
Finally.
Chico joined. We have a child soldier.
Wonder if there's anything in your delivery menu. Who could it be from?
First, I'm gonna check some other stuff. Mother base status. Oh no, it's not anything to that. Player status. Comrades. To 0. We have 52 comrade points. Total camaraderie is 62. How do I? Maybe that says 62. Yeah, it says 60. Font is hard to read. Total CQC count 11. $16 headshots. But yeah, it keeps track of all that stuff, and that can come back later. Diz, you have so many hero points. I don't need the intel team tutorial. Oh my goodness, this man looks terrifying. A gunsmith for assault rifles. So, wow. When he's part of the R&D team, lowers GMP required to develop assault rifles. That's cool. Eureka! My research is gonna blow your mind. Okay, he's really good at gathering intel. He just goes straight on the intel team. When's the party gonna start, amigo? When you join the medical team. I'm no good with people. Please look after me. Ah. Because the bacon in the mess hall was extra crispy, you can do anything. You sure love your cardboard boxes, boss. I love them too. That man has an amazing mustache. Limpid.
I have a guy who's he has a B rating in combat, and what his dialogue says, I've never been in a real fight before.
What?
I don't know. He also has an engineering.
He's just a natural. So, I may have something in my inbox. I wonder what it could be. Oh. Oh yeah. Listen to that music. I got some tortilla chips.
They're tasty taco flavor. They're pretty good. If you send one, you get an achievement for it.
Oh, yeah. That didn't sound at all like what I would think. Happy birthday, DeZero. I sent you some tranquilizers.
I don't think I.
Best friends send drugs in the mail, of course.
I don't think I receive them until I play another mission and come back.
Oh, okay. And I don't think I send them until I play another mission and come back. Okay. But anyway, there's no time for another mission. Sadly, that's gonna be it for tonight as far as that goes. I might listen to some some of those tapes though, those audio tapes. Not actually sure what the best way to do is to listen to those. Oops.
Come in.
Briefing files. So, in addition to ones that relate to the mission, you also just have the file library, which just has all kinds of stuff. So this is where we can find out about just anything we want to, related to the setting or the story of the game or the characters involved. And unlike the codec calls in the other games, you can't actually just pick whatever you want. We will have to listen to all of Chico's briefing files at some point, because you unlock a special thing once you have listened to all of Chico's briefing files. All of them. He loves talking about monsters too. So I may listen to some of his. I may intersperse it with other stuff. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and start. Oh man, these are categories. I think it might actually have to be the stuff relating to monsters specifically.
Snake, legend has it a place called Isla del Monstruo is near Costa Rica.
Isla del Monstruo.
It was discovered in the 18th century by Caribbean pirates sailing over to the Pacific. And the island in Treasure Island is based on one near Costa Rica too.
Ah, Treasure Island. I remember reading that.
You've read it too? Ah, that makes things easier. In Nicaragua, we too have a story about a group of pirates that encountered a flying monster out at sea. Some even say they landed on this monster island, though we still don't know exactly where it is. That's the reason I've always wanted to come to Costa Rica.
Ha! I see.
Ooh, I heard another story about a talking cat that lives somewhere in Costa Rica. They say it'll take you to this place.
Oh, interesting stuff.
Want to know more about the island?
Maybe later. If I'm headed that way, you can fill me in.
Okay, just let me know. The supply staging point is at the eastern foot of Irasu. There's a rail terminal there. They'll probably transfer the nuke from the train onto a truck.
Gotcha. I'll have to catch them while they're moving the cargo.
But you might run into El Basilisco. Keep your eyes peeled, Snake.
An 80-foot-tall walking behemoth. The CIA's new weapon?
Could be. Too bad it's not actually a dinosaur. I think they're testing it up at the base on top of the mountain.
I met a guy in Russia who described it as a Metal Gear linking infantry and artillery.
Metal Gear.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Like maybe it's connected to everything that's happening here somehow.
The nukes? You don't think...
What else could it be? If it is up there, I'll just have to improvise. Either way, I won't know until I get there.
Watch your back, Snake. Hey, Snake, are there any jobs for me here at Mother Base? I can do anything.
You don't have to work, you know.
Don't treat me like a kid. I'm a man now.
Okay, then. What are you good at?
Let me think. Everything! Put me on any team. I can pull my own weight.
Well, you are young. You'll probably be a fast learner. I'll think of something.
Anything you need, boss. You'll see. I can fight as good as anybody.
Don't you ever get lonely, living away from your mom?
Not really. My compas are my family now. A lot of them are from the same village as me.
So you had plenty of people to take care of you.
Take care of me? I'm a warrior, like any other Sandinista. We look out for each other. That is how it works.
Sorry. Guess I misspoke.
Now we're scattered because of that colibri. Wonder where everybody went. Hey, Snake. If you see any Frente prisoners, please, you gotta get them out, okay? Those guys are solid, every one. You could use them in MSF.
Sorry to hear about your dad.
Don't be. He is a guerrilla warrior. We pledge our lives to our country and its people. I'm ready to die too if I have to.
You sure?
You better believe it. Like mi viejo used to say. Patria o muerte.
Che said it first.
My dad used to tell us all kinds of stories. About General Sandino and his fight against La Guardia. About my mom before she left us.
You didn't want to go with her.
It's not like that. La Revolucion comes first, that's all.
You must wish you could see her, though.
I don't know. But I know I'll see her again when this is all over. Somehow, I just know it. When I do, me and my mom and Papa are all going to live together again. At least that's what I thought. Now,
Hang in there, Chico. Your sister needs you.
okay. Have you ever heard, "Shoot, coward. You're only going to kill a man"?
Che's last words. He'd been captured in Bolivia and said it to the soldiers just as they were about to execute him.
El Che. He was something, wasn't he? Coming up with a line like that knowing he was about to die.
After the Cuban Revolution, Che gave up his position in the new government to aid in revolutions in other countries. He knew he could die at any time, and he was ready for it.
Me? I couldn't even take a little torture.
But you've been reborn as an hombre nuevo. Right, Chico?
Right. Amanda's so bossy. It's always follow me or stay here. The other day she told me, chew your gallo pinto before you swallow. Can you believe it?
Knowing your sister? Yeah, I can.
The enemy could strike at any time. I can't sit around taking my sweet time eating. I'm a Sandinista, just like the others. I don't need some woman telling me what to do.
Some woman? She's your sister, and she's doing the best she can to fill your father's shoes.
I know, but lately she hasn't been doing so good. I should be strong for her.
Now you're talking.
My mother was the one who named me Paz. She said it was an expression of her wish that the country stay at peace. It is a pretty common name in Central America. My mother always used to tell me, never make war. Always help keep the peace.
I remember. Your grandparents.
Yes, they died in the Civil War. I think that is why my mother hated war so much.
That's another thing you've got in common with Kaz. His mother named him Peace, too.
See, because Japan also suffered through war. I think I know how Mr. Miller's mother felt.
You like the peace sign, huh?
See, as a gesture, it connects every peace-loving person. Here, you try it, Snake. Peace.
No thanks. It doesn't suit me.
Too bad for you.
You know, the V in the peace sign comes from the V in victory. When did it start standing for peace?
I am not completely sure, but I guess it came out of the protest movement against the Vietnam War. Oh, and do not turn your hand around when you do it, especially around British people. It is insulting.
So, you live alone now?
No, not alone. I've been living in school dormitories since I started junior high. After my mother died, my relatives took me in, but they were not my real family.
You didn't fit in there.
In a way. My aunts were kind to me and all. But I know how difficult it must have been to suddenly have a child thrust into their lives. When you live with someone, there are no secrets. I could tell my being there was a burden on them.
Sounds like a rough childhood.
I would not say that. I was lucky just to have people take me in. There are huérfanos living out in the streets because their mothers died. It is even worse in countries with frequent civil wars. So, who am I to complain about my childhood?
You're a pretty tough kid, you know?
Not at all. I am not strong at all.
Remember why we created MSF Snake. To provide military force to whoever needs it, wherever they are, regardless of nation or ideology. Our beliefs aren't all that lofty.
We just won't be the tools of any one country.
Exactly. We know only how to fight. But we refuse to live our lives at the whim of the state. The MSF seal is patterned after Pangaea, the supercontinent from 250 million years ago. Back then, the whole world was one landmass, one world. No gaps, no rifts.
Our strength will take us back there. What about you, Kaz? Any interest in expanding MSF?
You'd better believe it. I want to make us into an organization that doesn't take orders from any country. Just like you were saying, we have to be strong. Strong enough to defend ourselves. We need money, too. Money to train soldiers to fight. The way I see it, we make MSF into something along the lines of a new kind of business. A contractor providing the full range of military services. Not just combat, but logistics, training, weapons, outfitting, and R&D. Combining the small footprint and exceptional performance of special forces with the raw military might of a full regular army. Only with that kind of power can we break free of nation states. What I need from you, boss, is to go out and find guys we can bring back here using Fulton Recovery. Then tell us what assignment to use them for. I'll take care of the rest. Your old mentor, the boss. She was known in the West as the mother of special forces, right?
Nothing but propaganda.
Actually, it's not all that far from the truth. I heard the KGB just set up a counter-sabotage cell. Alpha Group, I think they call it. There's even a rumor that West Germany created a counter-terrorist unit within its border police after the debacle at the Munich Olympics. Back home in the States, they've got the illustrious Green Berets, the SEALs, and your personal creation, Foxhound. The seeds sown by the boss are beginning to sprout. Same goes for MSF, right? In creating it, you were carrying on the will of the boss.
Yeah. She taught me how to fight the hard way. She beat it into me.
And now, thanks to her, we can take on missions other than just conventional combat. After all, we've got the same mother as the Army's Special Forces. Don't forget to give the MSF staff assignments. Where you place people will determine how Mother Base grows.
Right.
That goes for me too. Assign me wherever you think is best.
You? I thought you were second in command.
Don't worry, I've got that covered. But MSF is still small, and I don't have the leisure of sitting around on my butt all day.
I see your point, but...
Not to brag or anything, but I kick ass at whatever job you gave me. Put me in the area you want to focus on developing most. I'll take real good care of the staff there.
Easy, Kaz.
Life's funny sometimes, isn't it?
What brought that on?
We first met as enemies on the battlefield. And now here we are, fighting side by side.
You mean Colombia?
Yeah. After I quit the JSDF. I made my way there and got myself a position as a drill sergeant for a band of revolutionaries. Despite the fact that I'd never seen a day of combat.
I see you had the gift for talking business in Spanish even back then.
Oh, come on, stop it. You're making me blush. Unlucky for me, though, you were in the service of the Colombian Army. I remember it like it was yesterday. It all happened in an instant. You guys ambushed us, and half my unit was taken out. My mind went totally blank. I couldn't keep it together. My whole unit was wiped out. And I was left half dead from a bomb blast.
Then, as I was leaving, you yelled out at me. I came all the way from Japan to be here. My place is on the battlefield. Then you asked for my help, saying, I want to be the one to end it. I remember being surprised that there were still samurai in Japan.
You guys came over to me. I had a grenade hidden under me, but even then you were too fast. The second I pulled the pin, you grabbed the hand I was using to hold the grenade with both palms.
I didn't want it to go off. I'd heard samurai were a proud bunch. I wanted to know why one of them would stoop so low as to try to take his opponent with him.
And I said, I'll never lose again. We'll never lose again.
Yeah. We'll do whatever it takes, but we'll never be beaten again.
Then, I passed out from the blood loss. When I woke up, I was in your camp's infirmary, stuck full of tubes. Why'd you save me? Your enemy after I tried to kill you.
Because you swallowed your pride and fought with everything you had.
I just didn't want to lose.
You found a way to fight back, even in the face of death, even when you knew you were going to die. That's the mark of a true warrior. It's not about gain and loss, or victory and defeat. I looked at the way you lived your life and saw the path I needed to take. As a warrior.
Wow. I never knew that. And that's why you...
I realized then that the battlefield doesn't only divide people into allies and enemies. Sometimes it tells you more than just who's an ally or who's an enemy. Sometimes it helps reveal your true comrades.
Like you and me, huh?
That's right. And 2 years later, here we are.
Around here they say La CIA instead of CIA, huh?
Nothing strange about it. That's how it's pronounced when you read it in Spanish.
It has the feminine noun ending a, so they use the article la. Apparently some people have taken to using the term UCLA.
That's a new one to me. What's it mean?
It stands for Unilaterally Controlled Latino Assets.
Meaning they're local agents?
Yeah, that's the idea. Washington uses them like pawns. Nobody knows who they really are or what they're doing. So I hear Amanda mistook you for Che Guevara, Snake. That's not too bad, huh?
Yeah, right. I'm not even worthy of polishing his boots.
Don't be so modest. From where I'm standing, your men see you as a great man.
As great as the century's most complete human being.
That's Sartre, right? Well, there's hardly been a more iconic figure of his times than Che.
Oh, he was more than that. He was a true revolutionary and a great warrior.
I'm with you there. Can you believe that when he first went to Cuba with Fidel, they had only 12 guys with them?
But they rallied. They brought in new recruits, won the support of the peasants, expanded their organization.
And in the end, they overthrew the Batista regime.
People flocked to them because they were honest. They won because they were strong. Those are the qualities that make men great.
You know, we're kind of in the same boat they were back then. Here we are, a handful of mercenaries taking on an army backed by the United States.
Yeah, we've got a long way to go.
But we've got to keep on going. It's not just about winning in battle. You need to think about recruiting people and growing this operation.
Got it.
Boss, did you ever read Che Guevara's book, Guerrilla Warfare?
I can't remember if I got to that one or not.
You should have. That's why I lent it to you. A lot of the guerrilla tactics it covers apply to sneaking missions, too. Che was one of the first people to articulate the theory of guerrilla warfare. T.E. Lawrence, Lawrence of Arabia, was another one. And Mao Zedong and his On Protracted War. Theory aside, Nicaragua's General Sandino was one of the first to put guerrilla tactics into practice, which explains why the Sandinistas named themselves after him.
If you think about it, guerrilla warfare itself has been around since ancient times. There's only so many ways a small group can upset a large army.
There was a samurai in Japan who excelled in guerrilla warfare.
No kidding.
Tsunoki Masashige. He was a warrior who lived in the medieval era. He used unconventional tactics to help overthrow the Kamakura shogunate.
Like what?
Trojan horse-style maneuvers and decoys to confuse the enemy. The best one was when the enemy was climbing the castle walls. He dumped boiling water and human excrement on them.
Huh, sounds great. Let's put it in the MSF playbook.
You're not serious, are you, boss?
Why not? We've got plenty of crap to unload.
Yeah. I'll think about it. The year the Cuban Revolution was won, Che visited Japan as a member of an economic delegation. While he was there, he visited Hiroshima.
Hiroshima.
Since he was there to discuss economic issues, Hiroshima wasn't part of the original itinerary. Some said the Ministry of Foreign Affairs didn't want to let him go, but he went anyway. He snuck out of his hotel and took an overnight train.
Traveling guerrilla style. Sounds like Che, all right.
He visited the Peace Memorial Museum and the atomic bomb survivors' hospital. Apparently, it gave him quite a shock. As a doctor, it must have been painful for him to see how the victims suffered.
Nukes destroy everything.
He was quoted as saying, "They put you through this, and still you do whatever America says." Those words really hit me hard, especially when I think of my mom. He said something else, too. Let us all love Hiroshima and its people.
I can believe it. Che never managed to numb himself to other people's pain. That's why people loved him. And why he died.
That bandana you're always wearing, that thing's a real antique. Ever think about getting a new one?
This one's fine.
Come on, we can't have our boss wearing a raggedy old thing like that.
It was a gift, okay? It wouldn't be right to get rid of it.
It was. Okay then. Speaking of which, Che supposedly had a black scarf he used to take everywhere with him.
A scarf?
One of his comrades gave it to him when he broke his arm in battle. Che used that silk scarf as a sling, and the comrade who gave it to him became his second wife.
Alida, right?
Even after his arm healed up, he never went anywhere without that scarf. What about you? You get that bandana from someone special?
No, nothing like that. It's important to me. That's all.
Hey, Snake, mind if I ask you something?
Since when did you start asking permission?
So, you used to be part of a CIA paramilitary unit, right?
That's right.
Ever do any ops in Central America?
No, not personally. But there were other units who did all kinds of stuff.
I remember the Bay of Pigs invasion back in '61. The papers had a field day with it.
Operation Zapata. That was the CIA code name. The whole thing went south.
Then there was Che Guevara, being hunted down in Bolivia. I heard the CIA had a hand in that, too.
There were several units similar to mine. MSP, SOG. They'd recruit former special forces, train them as intelligence agents, and send them on deniable covert paramilitary operations. One of those units trained the Bolivian army in counter-guerrilla tactics.
And then had them shoot El Che.
So the story goes.
Like I said, I don't plan to show off all of these. I still don't know I don't know which ones I want to show off. Like, there's some that give more background, there's some that explain game mechanics, which I don't think is really that important because I'm taking care of the gameplay stuff. There's just lots of information here. Something like 8 hours of these. It's a lot. And like Paz explains so much about the environments and everything. Oh man. Some of it's pretty interesting, some of it's kind of funny. It's really hard to tell what's going to be. So I don't really know what to do about it. I think that's going to be it for tonight though. Let me unmute Diz so you can hear him. I think that's going to be it for tonight though. I'm going to end the video. So you know, I guess that's it for now. If you guys want to hear any of these specific tapes or anything, let me know. They're all available online on YouTube. But I think that'll be it for my stream for now. So good night, everybody.
Good night.